How's it going, everybody? We are back with House 6 Behind the Bar. I am Tristan. We are here with Evan. And let's get going, Evan. So first off, if you had to describe your role here at House 6, how would you describe it to people?
Let's see, well, for the most part, I'd say I'm a manager, tap room manager, taking care of everything that happens in the tap room. Anytime something else needs to happen, there's sort of a jack of all trades kind of thing, jumping in wherever holes are, filling in for the back, filling in up front, taking over management stuff, whatever needs to be done.
Yeah, absolutely. And through that, you've learned kind of ins and outs of back there, up here, and still learning, obviously, but there's a lot of stuff you have come to learn that definitely helps out. And when you need to.
I didn't know a lot when I started, so everything up front from the management side, how everything has to be cleaned, and then all the stuff helping in the back, making sure we brew good beer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the important part. So then, other than House 6, what are you doing in your normal day-to-day life?
Day-to-day, I'm a freelance photographer, mostly architectural for designers, architects, and magazines.
Wow, that sucks.
Wow, look at that.
Don't call us. Toll-free, too.
Toll-free call.
Okay, we're going to start that question over. All right, so Evan, other than House 6, what is your day-to-day life like?
Day-to-day, I'm a freelance photographer. Do architectural for interior designers, architects, and magazines. So that's my day-to-day job.
Yeah, fun stuff. People always ask on your days that you're usually here, which are Wednesday and Thursday, but of the days that if there's ever a day that you aren't here, people are always asking, "Where's Evan?" Oh, he's doing a shoot or something. He's out doing something. He's out doing big boy stuff. So before you were actually the bar manager, how did you come around this position? How did you find out about us, really?
Well, I was here before this was even a place.
Mm-hmm.
I was always with Rolando brewing beer in his garage when it was just home brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of hanging out time, drinking beer, just kind of messing around with stuff. And, it was all that time we spent brewing beer and enjoying beer. That was sort of the beginning of that whole, what this became. So I was there for the whole ride of learning, where we were going to put this place, where it was going to be, what type of stuff we wanted to do, or where Rolando, as this idea began to blossom as to what it needed to be and where it was going to be, what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing. What was going to be their name, their sort of thing that they became or wanted to be. So that was a fun ride to be on. All the different places they looked at, and then when this place finally started coming to fruition, being here when it was built.
Mm-hmm. And then, you and your wife were helping the whole way
through. And then here, opening week, the very first day we opened, we were here. Selling beer, drinking beer. It was good. It was fun. Didn't have a lot of beers at the time. I think it was only, 4 on tap the first day we opened.
Sure, yeah.
But, it's grown. It's been fun to see it grow.
Yeah, and through helping Rolando and his garage and everything, that kind of, I guess you could say that's kind of where it piqued your interest of kind of helping out back there.
I wanted to learn,
mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything really much about beer other than beer was good.
Mm-hmm.
So learning the different parts that became, what went into it, what process it took to make it, and then the whole sort of camaraderie that came with it, always hanging out in the garage, his random neighbors just showing up, while we're working because they could smell it. That beautiful smell of, bready, sort of beautiful, wonderful beer smell as it's
mm-hmm.
being made.
Mm-hmm.
And
you'll know what we're talking about if you've ever been here on a brew day.
Oh yeah, brewing is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hiding that.
Yeah.
So it was always a lot of fun, and beer is good. And
beer is good.
Helping out in the back now, every once in a while with Eric, whenever he needs a hand. Again, keep learning, constantly learning something with, how that stuff works.
It's fun stuff. And then, in addition to helping out back there, you've learned some of the stuff up here as well. Me and you just literally got finished cleaning
just cleaning
taps
lines, cleaning all that stuff. Again, cleaning is amazingly important thing here.
Yeah.
It's constant,
Yeah.
constantly cleaning stuff.
Yeah. Always cleaning.
Yes.
That's a huge part of it. So, we discussed that you've been here for the entire journey of this place before it was even a place, and through being in the industry for so long, what would you say is your kind of favorite thing you've come to learn, come to experience over this ride? Because if you're not in the beer industry is fun.
It is a lot of fun.
The beer industry is a lot of fun. I mean, beer, but I mean, there's so many nice people and the community that you get involved with, and everybody treats each other with so much respect because you're in the same kind of community. It's its own community in itself. And so from being in this community for so long, what would be your favorite part so far?
Favorite part so far?
Yeah, because I've talked with Miriam and Carmen and others, and we've met so many people, we've had parties, we have concerts, we've gone to other breweries, so many beer, and there's just a lot of different aspects to this industry. Is there anything that really sticks out?
So far, I mean, I really like the camaraderie we have around beer. That anywhere we go, no matter where you are, people are interested in not just drinking it, but then talking about it and experiencing it. And we do that in a larger community together. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. It's more than this beer tastes good or this beer tastes bad. It's more of just what the beer is, and there's just so much different aspects to it. And
yeah, just sort of like this sort of self-discovery you go on that all these other people are with you. That, what does it taste like? Why does it taste that way? Even when something goes wrong, it's like, okay, well, what happened? How did that happen? How do we make it better? Or maybe it's not so wrong. It actually turns out to be pretty good. It's just not what you were expecting.
It's just a different thing. Yeah, absolutely. And Evan, wrapping it up here, is there anything else you wanted to say?
I'm sure there is.
Like we said at the beginning, people ask where Evan is. Evan is here on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so come hang out with us on those days.
Yes, I'm always here Wednesdays and Thursdays. I gave up the weekend times, but Wednesday, Thursdays, we got our trivia nights on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Thursdays, we have our crowler specials and things like that.
Yeah.
Things to bring people out. It'd be great to see everybody.
Yeah, Wednesdays and Thursdays are fun days to come and hang out. Wednesday because of trivia. Thursdays, it's just closer to Friday, so it's come to hang out, fun and hang out, and that's where you'll see Evan if you haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of H6 Behind the Bar. We'll catch you next time.